Team, if budgeting makes you feel broke, stressed, or guilty, this video is for you. What if I told you there's a way to control your money without tracking every dollar, without spreadsheets, and without giving up the things you enjoy? Most Americans fail at budgeting not because they're bad with money, but because they were taught the wrong system. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll learn the one budgeting method that works, even if you hate budgeting. Number 1, why most Americans hate budgeting, and the real reason no one talks about. Here's a question that instantly hooks people. If budgeting works so well, why do most Americans fail at it? It's not laziness. It's not lack of discipline. It's not because people are bad with money. It's because budgeting systems were built for robots, not humans. Most Americans live in a world of irregular expenses, random emergencies, emotional spending, stress-driven decisions, yet budgeting expects perfection. Let's talk math and psychology together. Imagine earning $4,200 per month. A typical budget tells you, track every dollar, categorize every purchase, adjust constantly. Now here's the hidden problem. The more decisions you make, the worse your decisions become. This is called decision fatigue. By the time it's Friday night, your brain is fried. That's when DoorDash, Amazon, and impulse buys sneak in. Then guilt hits, then shame, then quitting. Curiosity moment 4. What if budgeting isn't failing you, but you're using the wrong system? That's where everything flips. Slide 1 title, Slide the best budgeting method for us people who hate budgeting. Subtitle, Stop tracking every dollar. Start controlling your money. Visual idea, simple clean background $ plus relaxed person icon, no clutter. 2. Number the mindset shift that instantly changes how money feels. Here's the mindset shift nobody teaches in school. Money control is not about restriction, it's about direction. Most people obsess over where money went. Successful people decide where money goes first. Let's use math that feels real. Income, $3,800. Month traditional thinking, I'll save whatever's left. Reality, there's never anything left. New thinking, I'll save first, then live. So you save. 10% equals $380 remaining equals $3,420. Here's the psychological twist. Your brain doesn't miss money, it never sees. Curiosity trigger. Why does this work even for people who failed every budget before? Because it removes constant self-control battles. Why most Americans fail at budgeting key points. Spiel. Restrictive tracking. Every expense is exhausting. One mistake equals quitting. Real life is unpredictable. Diagram. Budget plan gives one mistake, gives guilt, gives quit, gives back to broke. 3. Number. The pay yourself first method. Why? It feels almost too easy. This method sounds simple. Almost suspiciously simple. Rule. You save before you spend. Automatically, no tracking. No guilt, no spreadsheets. Math example. Income $4,500 autosave, $450. Spending money, $4,050. Now watch the magic over time. In 12 months, $450. 12 equals $5,400 in 3 years, $16,200. Curiosity moment. How can something this simple outperform complex budgets? Because humans fail at discipline, but systems don't. Budgeting isn't the problem, the method is. Key points. Traditional budgets require too much effort. Willpower-based systems fail. Humans aren't spreadsheets. Visual concept, brain icon versus spreadsheet icon, emotion versus math. 4. Number visual money flow diagram. Why order beats effort, picture money flowing like water. Old system. Income gives bills, gives spending, gives savings maybe. New system. Income gives savings, gives bills, gives spending mathematically. The order determines the outcome. If savings are last, savings equals leftovers. If savings are first, spending adapts. Curiosity hook. Why do millionaires use this same flow? B. Because it removes temptation from the equation. The pay yourself first budgeting method. Key points. No daily tracking, no guilt, automatic system. Works even if you're lazy. Diagram. Income gives savings, gives bills, gives spending. 5. Number how much should you save without feeling broke? Here's the lie online. You must save 30% or you're failing. That's nonsense. Realistic saving math. 5% if stressed, 10% if stable, 15% plus later income. $3,000, 5% equals $150. That's $1,800. Year 1 emergency avoided, 1 crisis handled. Curiosity. Why does small saving feel more powerful than big goals? Because consistency beats intensity. Slide 5. How the method works. Step-by-step title. Money flow. That actually makes sense. Steps 1. Get paid. 2. Save first. 3. Pay bills. 4. Spend the rest freely. Diagram. $4,000 income, $800 savings, $2,000 bills, $1,200 guilt-free spending. Slide 6. The simple math. Nitrogen monoxide stress. Title. Budgeting math anyone can do. Example. Monthly income equals $4,000, 20% savings equals $800, 50% needs equals $2,000, 30% wants equals $1,200. Formula. Income times percentage equals category amount. 6 number automation. The silent wealth builder. Willpower fails. Automation wins. Set auto transfer on payday. Example, $200. Week times 52 equals $10,400. Year, no effort, no motivation, just math doing the work. Curiosity. Why do banks love automation and consumers ignore it? Because it's boring. Boring builds wealth. 7. The one account rule. Why complexity is the enemy. 1 checking account. 1 savings account. Balance tells the truth. If you see $900, you know your limit. No apps, no charts, no stress. Curiosity. Why do people with fewer accounts often manage money better? Because simplicity beats sophistication. Slide 7. Why this method works. Psychologically. Title. Why? Your brain loves this system. Key points. Decisions made once automation removes stress. No daily discipline needed. Freedom beats restriction. Diagram. Automation gives less decisions, gives less stress, gives consistency. 8 number bills on autopilot equals mental freedom. Let's do math. Bills total. Rent $1,600. Utilities $250. Phone $120. Insurance $230 total. Equals $2,200. Automate them. Now, your brain isn't fighting reminders, late fees, or anxiety. Curiosity. Why does mental freedom lead to better financial decisions? Because stress causes overspending. Slide 8. Automation setup. Real life. Title. Set it once. Relax forever. Steps. Direct deposit to savings. Auto-pay bills. 1 checking account for spending. Diagram. Paycheck gives savings. Auto gives bills. Auto gives spending. Manual.
9 guilt-free spending. The psychological hack. Here's the twist. If savings already happened, spending is allowed. No shame, no regret. Math protects you. Curiosity. Why does guilt cause people to overspend even more? Because shame creates rebellion. Emergency fund math that kills anxiety. Step 1. $1,000 buffer. Step 2. 3 months expenses. $2,800 emergency fund goal. $8,400. That number equals peace. Curiosity. Why does having cash reduce fear more than earning more money? Because control beats income. Slide 10. Common mistakes to avoid. Title. The best budgeting method for us people who hate budgeting. Why people still mess this up. Mistakes. Saving last instead of first. Overspending. Fixed bills, not adjusting percentages. Trying to be perfect. Diagram. Perfection gives burnout, gives quitting. Consistency gives progress, gives freedom. 1 number. The no budget rule. Monthly formula. Income savings bills equals lifestyle. That's it. No categories, no micromanaging. Curiosity. Why do people stick with this longer than traditional budgets? Because it respects real life. Slide 11. Real life US example. Title. The best budgeting method for us people who hate budgeting. How a normal US household uses this scenario. Family income equals $6,000. Savings 15% equals $900. Bills 55% equals $3,300. Spending 30% equals $1,800. Key insight: they never track groceries or gas. 1 to number the most expensive mistakes people make. Mistake number 1, trying to be perfect. Mistake number 2, quitting after one bad month. Mistake number 3, copying influencer lifestyles. Math truth: one bad month does not equal failure. Quitting equals failure. Slide 12, how to adjust without failing. Title: the best budgeting method for us people who hate budgeting. Life changes your budget. Can 2 examples: raise gives increase savings, new bill gives adjust spending, emergency gives pause guilt. Diagram: change gives adjust, percentages gives continue system. 1-3 real US example: middle class reality income $5,200, savings $520, bills $3,100, spending $1,580, works without stress. Curiosity: why doesn't this feel restrictive? Because priorities were set early. Slide 13, the hidden benefit. Title: why this builds wealth quietly. Key points: savings happen automatically. Lifestyle inflation controlled. Consistency beats hustle. Time becomes your ally. 1 for number daily habits that quietly multiply money. Skip tracking. Focus on weekly check-in. Automated saving. Simple awareness. Small habits times time equals wealth. Slide 14, daily routine, zero effort. Title: what you do every day, almost nothing. Routine: check, balance, spend within limit, live your life. Repeat. Diagram: income gives automation, gives peace. 1-5 number why this system actually sticks. The final hook: this works because it respects human behavior, it uses simple math, it removes shame, it builds confidence. Final curiosity hook: what if the best budgeting method is the one that doesn't feel like budgeting at all? That's the secret. Slide 15, outro, call to action. Title: budgeting should feel boring, not painful. Message: start simple, automate first, improve over time. If this video made money feel simpler instead of stressful, imagine what happens when you actually start using this method. Remember, budgeting isn't about restriction, it's about direction. Start small, automate what you can, and let math do the heavy lifting. If you want more real-life money strategies that actually work for you as households, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next video might save you thousands. Your money should work for you, not stress you out. Subscribe for real money strategies that actually work. Below is a complete long-form YouTube video script, plus full SEO automation tailored for a US audience. Your channel saving money. And your video topic, the best budgeting method for us people who hate budgeting. Everything is written to be clear, practical, slang-friendly, engaging, and easy to apply in daily life.